Question number 6. There is a uniform electric field AI cap plus BJ cap. Find the flux parallel to YZ plane if side is equal to L. If side of the square is L, then its area is given by L square. The flux is the dot product of E bar and A bar. Here E bar is A I cap plus B J cap dot A bar is L square, and this is parallel to YZ plane, means normal to the YZ plane will be along x axis, that is equal to I cap. Then multiplying this A into L is AL square, I dot I is equal to 1, B into L is BL square, J dot I is equal to 0. That gives the magnetic flux AL square volt meter. Question number 7. There is a hollow sphere of radius r and charge density sigma, which is placed in a cube of side 3r such that centers of both coincide. Then find the flux through any side of the cube. Surface charge density is given by Q by total charge by total area. That is, let us assume that the total charge present on the surface of the hollow sphere is Q, and total surface area of hollow sphere is 4 pi r square. From this I can write Q is equal to 4 pi r square sigma. From Gauss law, we know that the electric flux through a closed surface is given by 1 by epsilon naught times the total charge. From this I can write Q is equal to 4 pi r square sigma divided by epsilon naught. This is the total charge, total flux coming through 6 faces of the cube. And they asked to find the flux passing through any one surface. So through 6 faces this much flux is coming. Through single phase the flux coming is given by 4 pi r square sigma epsilon naught divided by 6. That is 2 2s are 2, 3s are, that is given by sigma 2 pi r square sigma divided by 3 epsilon naught. Question number 8. There is an electric dipole of equal and opposite charges placed at distance 2L. There is a point P collinear with these two charges such that the distance of this point P from positive charge is half the distance between this point and a negative charge. Later, now I assume the distance between positive charge and this point P is R. Then distance between this point P and minus charge minus Q will be 2R. From this I can write 2L plus R is equal to 2R, or 2L is equal to R. Now the electric field intensity P at this P, electric field intensity at P because of the charge is given by E1, that is equal to 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught Q by R square. And electric field intensity at this point because of this charge is given by E2, that is equal to 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught Q by distance is 2R whole square. Now the net electric field intensity is the difference between these two, that is E1 minus E2. Now if I write that one, I can take 1 by 4 Q by 4 pi epsilon naught R square common, that is 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught R square into 1 minus 1 by 4, that is equal to 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught R square. R square is 2L whole square into 4 minus 1 is 3 divided by 4, that is 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught 2L square is 4L square. 4L square into 4 is 16, that is 1. Here Q is missing, Q. Here we can write Q, this Q I am writing here. that is 3q divided by 4 pi epsilon naught. 4 into 4 is 16 L square